Welcome to the Banter.
Is it recording?
Wow.
No.
Oh, we gotta go green.
We haven't timed it up in like 3 weeks now.
Well, it's because Brody's been. They're out of sync right now. They'll figure it out.
Oh, really? Oh, gosh dang it.
That was pretty good. But we need it back.
You think it's just like that? Red.
That was early.
I will say Kelsey got me because she set up the Christmas tree last night, and she's like, "I got voice-activated lights on the Christmas tree." And I was like,
way.
"What?"
Oh.
She's like, "Yeah, try it out." And I was like, lights turn on, and nothing happened. And I was
yelling at the tree.
I go, lights
Please
turn
tell me
on, and
that's on
nothing
video.
happened. And then I go, Christmas tree, lights turn on, and the lights turn on. But they did this weird thing of where like they went up and then down and then up again. And I was like, that was weird. And she's like, oh yeah, I don't know. And she's like, tell them to turn off. And I was like, lights turn off. And then I go, Christmas tree, lights turn off. And then I see her like over on the couch. She's like, this. And I was like, I ran over to her. I was like, what the heck is? And I saw she had the remote, but she's like, yeah, when you said lights turn on, I pressed the wrong button and it was like going weird. But when the lights did turn on, I was like, oh my God, did we just get the sickest Christmas tree of all time?
There's got to be like an Alexa light system.
Yeah,
that you
we
can
had
plug in.
growing up, we had it was called the Christmas mouse, and it hung on your tree as an ornament. And it plugged into your lights, and it basically all it was just an on-off switch. But you could just say like it was called Mr. Christmas. That's what it was. And you'd say like hello, Mr. Christmas, and it'd talk back to you. And you'd say lights on, and it would turn the lights on. But you could also say like play me a carol, and you could pick your song from the list, and it'd make the lights turn on and off and sync with the music.
That's cool.
Did anyone have those little drummer guys where there's like bells on either side and they've got the stick?
I'm no pro, but I'm assuming they can't hear you if your mic's that far away.
Does anyone did anyone remember those drummer guys where they had like the drumstick in front of them like this? Both arms were straight. What? And then there was bells on either side, and there was like and they do Christmas carols. No? Are you looking up?
No, it's Hunter trying to get ahead of the curve.
Oh gosh. All right, that was the intro, I guess. Ezra's here.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Hey,
We're welcoming Ezra on to Bogey Road Banter. Ezra, if you're clearly new
I don't
to
even
Bogey
know
Road
what
Banter.
to do.
Bogey Road Banter
Episode 2.
is chaotic.
Episode 2.
Basically, we just talk about whatever comes to our mind. It's not a disc golf podcast, but it's a bunch of disc golfers on a podcast.
We could talk about disc golf.
That should be our tagline.
I gotta say, my mom's a big fan of you guys. So she follows,
right.
she watched like all the stuff. So
That's amazing.
Cool.
she's probably watching this now.
That's awesome.
Maybe we should talk about RV life.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Ezra, it's very topical. So like, okay, here's my question.
I
So,
will say
I'd recommend it.
I will say Hunter was surprised that the RV rolled into New London the other day.
well, I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't either.
That's his,
I don't know why
that's
either.
his
For some reason, I just expected you to pull up in a car. Like I thought, for some reason, I thought you were flying
That's
into
my job.
Lynchburg, and like you're just gonna like fly into
Someone
Lynchburg
has
for a
me
week.
on an RV, man.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
when
how's RV
we were
life?
like standing there, I was like, oh shoot, that's it.
yeah.
It's sick. I mean, yeah, it's got all the amenities, which is nice. You know, last year I was in a Prius, so
Yes.
kind of a big upgrade from that.
Heck yeah. Is it like a pain to drive like that big of a vehicle ever?
I mean, I've gotten used to it.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's kind of hard to find parking, you know, or sometimes some kind of towns, or like Maple Hill, the parking situation in Maple Hill was horrible, and like trying to get through the rocks, kind of scrapped.
I was gonna say that
or
would-
like tree branches, you know.
That would be probably the most ideal situation if you could like tow a car.
Yeah.
So when you get to like the tournament spot, you can like post your RV up and then like to and from.
Yeah.
Because that's probably the most
Can
difficult
you
part.
can
is
you
like
go through
definitely.
drive-throughs?
Ooh, I don't know. Well, maybe
This guy
some.
look
I don't know if
like
I'm
he's
doing
going
it.
That's actually a great point.
I don't go to drive-throughs. You know?
That was the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, I couldn't go through a drive-through.
What's the tour diet? Like what how are we getting that shredded and how can I do it?
It's. Do you like beans?
Huh?
It's mostly beans. I mean, it's mostly
Really?
beans. It's a lot of beans.
Heck yeah.
So that's
Peanut
not a
butter-
shtick. That's
peanut
real.
butter on- It is real.
Oh,
I know it's
heck
like
yeah.
turned
No,
into a
like, there
meme,
will-
but it's like actually true.
He will have
Like beans do you go like beans and rice?
Yeah, I put some rice in there. Yeah,
You
but
know,
like a
the big
tortilla and hot
pots
sauce. So it's
where,
like it's a
witch-
meal.
witch
Or you
would
put
make,
veggies in them too.
A
Yeah,
cauldron and
cauldron.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it would be like half full of beans.
Oh,
Like,
that's amazing.
That's so
Like
that's
it's a
like
10-pound bean situation.
beans is
going on.
definitely like a staple though.
Definitely a mistake. Yeah, that's where I get most of my protein. And yeah, I think it's like it's like the best.
Are you vegan?
Most
Oh,
plant based.
awesome.
Yeah,
Plant-based?
I've been plant based my whole life. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Okay, I'm pretty in tune with the plant-based diet stuff. My
Okay.
sister and my mom eat plant-based, so like
We should do it.
Listen, jackfruit.
Just
like
for
I
a
know
little.
I'm
Okay,
almost
nice.
there.
Pulled
We
some
should
like
do
pulled
it.
pork stuff. Yeah,
I know
I need
about
to
all
go.
the plant-based stuff.
Connor,
I'm
you
very
in?
into that.
Yeah, I'm in, but what the frick are you talking about, Hunter? What would you eat?
No,
Yeah, what the heck?
the only meat.
He did just
the
say
only
he's
meat-
almost
no,
there.
I was saying because I'm allergic to so much meat that the only meat I can have is chicken. Really.
You're allergic to meat?
I'm allergic to all
I did
red
not.
meat.
I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
allergic to
Well,
anything on
it
four
was
legs.
from a tick. He got bit by a tick. Got Avocado.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So anything on 4 legs, I can't eat.
Yeah. So
Yeah, wait,
Wow.
what would Hunter eat if he is good plant-based?
I love beans. I really do.
There you go.
Refried
Okay.
beans. I'm a baked bean guy, which that can't be healthy for you. A lot of barbecue sauce and ketchup in
That's
that
like
thing.
mostly brown
If
sugar.
you put a sugar on those,
Yeah.
it's not good.
Yeah,
Takes
So
away
you're
a
like,
little
are
bit.
we eating black beans? Is that what we're going
You can
with?
go black beans. I mostly go pinto, but
You go pinto
I've been
beans.
mixing. I've been mixing it up. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
See, I think I
Mostly
can do
pinto.
that.
Is there more? Is there like
We
a
should do
health
it.
benefit reason or just a taste reason?
I mean, they're cheap also. That's why I
They're
started.
cheaper than
That's why I
black beans.
started. Yeah, but then
I thought black
I
beans
mean,
were the
I've been
cheapest
adding.
bean.
I've been adding
No.
bean. I've been adding black and like other beans too, like navy and
yeah.
cranberry and.
That's
Do you go? You don't go the can. You go like the big
No.
Right.
Canned beans, in my opinion, taste so much worse than like whole
go-
beans.
yeah.
I go dry,
Oh, okay. You go
dry
dry.
beans,
And
then
stick
you
them in
just
the
like
instant
boil
pot.
them, cook them.
Yeah, I got an instant pot, so you just hit a button that says beans on it.
there you
and
go.
It takes like an hour. Yeah.
So what's like the breakfast then?
I'll usually they'll skip breakfast, or I've been having smoothies lately.
Smoothies.
berries and spinach, and
Okay, like green smoothies.
yeah,
Sure. Write this down, Connor.
mostly
What do you know-
berries.
What do you
mostly
know about
berries.
IF?
Intermittent fasting.
Oh, you do that? Huh?
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know the acronym. I know about it.
Well, I mean,
That's
you
way
did-
too cool, man.
You knew.
IF,
You,
come
knew
on.
you said you knew about the
Do
plant.
you do intermittent fasting?
I mean, I don't like do it, but like I guess what do you consider intermittent fasting?
It's like you
So
go.
I think
you
it's
go
like I
till
think
12
it's I
and
think
then
it's like a. I mean, there's obviously
There's
different
different ways.
areas,
Yeah.
but like as
I've read an
to
article.
do it the best way,
Yeah.
you would have to stay with like a strict time frame of eating
Yeah.
all the time.
So
like,
I'll
you
usually
basically
go.
have you have an 8-hour window of what they would call feeding time.
Okay, then I
Feeding
might.
time.
animalistic.
I
That's
might
like
do
in
that.
college,
Yeah,
right?
so if
I
you
might-
skip,
I might
if
do
you
that
skip
accidentally.
breakfast, if you
Yeah.
skip breakfast and then you're not eating like at 10 o'clock at night, you're probably doing it.
I'm going on.
Then I guess I
Ezra
probably
diet.
am.
I think that'd be a funny like blog.
You're going
Post.
what diet?
I think we'll do a blog
like
post
30
where
days.
you send me like your week, like what you eat like every day, and then that's okay. And then I'll do it, and I'll like give people the results. Like if you go on the Ezra diet,
let's do this thing.
Let's see how fast we can get you just super jacked.
Well, what is your workout regimen? Do you?
I need to make videos.
This is what we should do. I took a screen. Have you heard of this 75 hard?
No.
I took a screenshot of it. It was on TikTok. I think we should do it. Oh, Connor.
Connor's.
All right, this is what you have to
Give
do
Connor a
every
mic.
day because we can do the Ezra diet, right?
Okay.
So that's the first thing is follow the diet. We can just
Hunter is gonna give up after one day.
we can just go. No.
No, I've been eating the
can do
same
this.
meal every day basically for years.
We'll see who can do this.
So
okay?
I'm conditioned.
You're
I'm
down for
conditioned-
beans and rice and
Yeah,
like,
that's-
Peanut butter and honey.
Now, if
I
it
eat
was
that.
like,
oh, there you go.
I eat that a lot too. Yeah.
Two
Put some bananas
45-minute
on
workouts, one of which has to be outside.
this is per day.
Yes,
I'm
every
out.
day.
Two 45-minute workouts.
You can do that, one running and then one disc golf for a little bit.
Oh, like
This
that's
is
a workout.
workout.
That's
yes,
just workout.
playing around a disc golf
Oh,
is a workout.
sorry, honey. I gotta go out and work out. And just like drive to Peaksview.
No alcohol
for
or
work.
cheat meals. I feel like that's pretty easy except for the cheat meals.
cheat
the
meals.
no
Cheat
alcohol
meals is
should be
hard.
easy.
Cheat meals. Oof.
This is easy. Take a progress picture every day. Okay. 1 gallon of water.
A
That
day?
should,
Oh my
that should be pretty
gosh.
easy. You don't like drinking
I'm on
water,
like,
though.
I like drinking water. I forget.
It would
I'm
definitely.
on like 10 ounce a
if
day.
we all
pace.
bring in gallon jugs,
Yes.
though, like we could do it.
We're
How much
jug
water are you
guys.
drinking a day?
Probably 3/4 of a gallon, maybe.
Okay.
I don't like tracking.
I didn't know if you
I
were
don't track
tracking.
it.
If
but
he was doing the 75 hard with us, you'd do it.
it depends on. I mean, it depends on how hot it is too.
And then I like this one.
This is for 75 days.
This one is 10 pages of reading every day. I love that.
Oh, that's great.
Because
Love
you can
that.
you can wake up and do like a little Bible study.
Love that.
You can do it's
What kind of book? Can we do like a children's book?
It
Just
said,
like a picture, this is like a picture book situation.
Megan Tower count as reading.
it
Can I
said
read Garfield?
it said a non-fictional entrepreneurial book, but I feel like
They want you to read the books like how to manage
How to be
your
hard.
money. Yeah, how to
be hard.
how to manage. Pause. Stop.
What kind of podcast is this?
Oh gosh.
Wait. Okay. So wait. One more question.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
beans and rice. You say hot sauce. Is there any other seasonings that you go to?
I don't.
Because
You
like
could.
I live
You
with
can
the
put, like,
hot
some cumin
sauce
on
thing.
there.
What kind of
What
hot
kind of
sauce?
Oh.
Whoa.
Valentina's.
Ooh. Okay. So
Valentina's is where it's at.
my wife's from North Carolina, And that's where Texas Pete is from North Carolina, and like that, their whole family.
That's amazing.
Like it's like
I love Texas
it's like a
Pete.
very big deal to them. So
And
like
Frank's
that's the hot
Red.
sauce. Yeah, I like Frank's as well.
Frank's is.
I don't prescribe.
I can't honestly. Not a huge fan of.
I don't
Frank's.
prescribe to any specific hot sauce.
I go to the
What do you
store
say
and
yours
just
was?
grab
It was
Valentina's.
interesting.
I've never
I
had
didn't know
it.
It's
if I
like it's been sold out of Walmart. Like you have to go to like Mexican grocery stores now. It's like it's kind of close to Cholula.
That's what
If
I
you've
was
had
thinking.
that.
Okay, yeah,
That's
yeah.
really good too. It's kind of close to that.
Well, I guess it's the right flavor pattern, anyways, because you're already going with the rice and beans. Okay, Ezra diet. I'm gonna save so much money though. That's the key.
It's
75
so
hard,
cheap,
baby.
yeah.
so cheap.
What do you like? What is that like? Because like beans.
It's like a couple bucks a meal, maybe less, probably less. Like
Definitely
$1.
less than a couple bucks a meal, right? Yeah.
Depends how much you eat. But yeah.
Well, yeah. How
It's
many
like
are we going? Like full can
That's
of
gonna
beans
end
and serving?
That's gonna end our daily sheets run though.
Are we going? Well, I guess you're going by the cup.
I go. Yeah, I do. I'll make like 3 cups of beans dry and then eat that throughout the day. That's like a meal and a half.
Heck yeah. And you just reheat in the microwave?
I just leave them in the Instant Pot.
Leave 'em in
and
the Instant Pot.
They kind of stay kind of warm throughout the day.
Fair enough. How do you cook? You do your rice in the Instant Pot too?
Yeah, I just put it all in.
Step
Oh,
one.
you cook them together.
I think I have an Instant Pot, or I have an air fryer.
I have
Can't do
both
beans in that.
in one.
Definitely.
Dude,
not.
You might have a
air
two. You might have a
fried
2-in-1.
beans
What?
though.
Might have
Can
a
you imagine?
2-in-1.
I don't remember.
I have a 2-in-1.
I don't
It's
remember
It's
what
a
I have.
Instant Pot and an air fryer.
Maybe
somehow.
I have that. I don't remember.
Just a different lid, right?
You definitely
Yeah.
could do
Okay.
beans in a crock pot. It would
Yeah,
just
if
take
you- if
longer.
you want it, yeah.
It's not because Instant Pot's pressure cooking. Isn't it crazy? I just remember like watching Food Network back in the day that like whenever somebody would it'd be like a competition like Iron Chef. Do you ever watch that?
Yeah.
They would like somebody would use like this is when pressure cookers were new and somebody would use it and they would act like it was a wild card like they could blow up at any second.
I know.
My mom was
now-
terrified of
yeah,
pressure cookers.
Yeah,
Like,
and
yeah.
nowadays like everybody's got just Instant Pot and
Yeah.
it's just like no big deal. But before it was like high stakes. Like it looked like you'd have to send in the bomb squad to rescue somebody's queso out of the
My mom was
pressure cooker.
terrified. I vividly remember like someone gave her one for Christmas and she was like too scared to use it. And she was like, no, like it's gonna blow
I
up.
have
And
seen some really funny TikToks of people's Instant Pots like spewing out whatever.
I've seen that.
Like,
too.
it's like they just do
Like,
something
due to,
wrong.
like,
If
with
the
it.
seal
release?
leaks, yeah.
Yeah, it just like and then, like
I've had
once it
some-
sprays
It's like a
water, it just
geyser of
starts
like
going.
just like a bean mixture.
It'll do like a warning, like a and then it just shoots like the ceiling because it's just pure pressure in there.
yeah.
Dang, so much pressure.
What's the cooker? My brother got one. He got like super into cooking, and it's you would put like I think it was more used for steak, but you'd put like chicken or steak or whatever in this like bag of water.
Oh, it's sous vide.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, sous vide.
It was really
Yeah.
fancy.
You make
he was
like
like
steak
super
stuff in
excited
Steak
bags.
about
sous
it.
vide, you
Water.
seal it in a bag. It's
Yeah.
apparently it's kind of gross. Sous vide steak.
Well, he only made chicken because this was after he was allergic
Okay.
to red meat
Yeah.
as well. My brother has the same thing somehow.
Kelsey has isn't it Instant Pot? She cooks chicken in water. So she like boils the chicken, but it comes out.
That might be Instant
But
Pot.
she puts seasoning and all sorts of stuff in it as well.
I think
Can you do that in Instant Pot too? Like there's
think
a
You can make anything in an Instant Pot.
you can put water in it and
Yeah.
then cook stuff too.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah,
Cooking experts, I don't know.
it's the best chicken ever when she makes it like that. I love it.
We're all gonna go on the Ezra like regimen this winter and just get huge.
Let's go.
Just straight,
How do you work out on the
straight.
I was about to say, I think it's more
You know
than
what?
just eating beans.
You know what Ezra needs? Ezra needs a
well,
Fiesta
no kidding. It starts
Needs a
with
what?
it starts
bowl.
the
A
diet.
Fiesta
though.
bowl. I
What
think
is
that
it?
would be right
Fill
in
me in.
line. Rice,
Nice.
chicken.
Okay. Well,
could be out.
You've lost me.
Could be out.
I'd try.
You can
I'd
take
try
the
it.
chicken out. You can
I'd
take the
try
chicken
it.
out, but it's rice, beans, avocado.
Okay.
Yeah,
Were there
are we eating
tomatoes in
avocado
there?
on the road?
Avocado.
You could put
I don't, but you
too
can. I mean,
pricey.
it's just expensive.
It
so
is
it's like-
expensive.
but it's so good.
I wish
it
if
adds
I
so
could
much.
afford to eat avocado toast every morning, I would. Believe me.
Yeah.
It is
If
so
cost was no
How
issue, I'd be
expensive
adding
are avocados.
I'd be
Just
adding
more than
veggies
other
and
produce. It's not like crazy. I'm not like, oh my gosh, I'd go into debt if I was eating.
sometimes
avocado
it's like $2 an avocado.
Yeah, but
sometimes. Like what do you?
if
like,
you want good avocados, like they're
can't.
pricey.
Why don't we have an
to-
avocado?
you go organic,
tree?
then it's even more. Yeah, it's like
Let's plant
Wild.
avocados.
That's what we
It's
should do.
expensive because they're not easy to grow.
Yeah, they are
hate
difficult.
avocados.
My
You don't
sister
think
tried
I
to
can
grow
grow
one
one?
once. Yeah, no kidding, Hunter.
you should try growing one. You should try growing one here in Virginia.
No, you can't.
Yeah, definitely can't grow them here. The Virginia clay would
How much
suffocate
is an
it.
avocado seed?
In the cold would kill.
You plant
gotta
you
be
can
hot.
plant the pits from an avocado. You can literally
Yeah, but it
get them
takes
to grow.
years before they're ready to.
Yeah. My sister tried to do it at home
out.
once growing up and it did not work.
Like in like a bucket with water.
Yeah, she
think
got
it-
it.
okay,
She
yeah.
put like toothpicks in it or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, I've seen that.
She got it to
and it, like,
sprout.
sits above it, right?
Yeah, she got it to sprout, but then I don't think anything came of it.
How fast is it? Like you get one avocado a year?
A treat,
No.
probably.
Yeah,
You
probably.
go to an entire tree, go one
There's no way.
I
It's
doubt
got to
it.
be like an apple tree.
How do you think we could have sustainable avocados if that was how it worked? Would there be a
That's why they're so
forest
expensive.
somewhere?
That's why they're so
I've
expensive.
never seen an avocado tree though, so I don't even know what it looks
Probably
like.
because they're not grown
I've seen
around
them.
here.
Down in Cali. Down in
They
Cali.
have avocado. Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I'm going to Google it.
Dang it, man.
Is that the most
Everything
expensive
cool's in
thing that
California.
grows on a tree?
No.
Money.
What's you
I'm
all
sure
said
there's
no,
some,
and not a single
well, I'm
person
sure there's
said
something rare. Like,
I mean, obviously the wood itself. But
What
I'm
is
talking about, like,
truffles?
actual-
Do truffles grow on trees?
no, they're in the ground.
They're in the ground.
They're a fungus.
Idiot, Hunter.
Yeah, what grows?
I don't know.
What grows on a tree that's more expensive than an avocado?
Okay, this avocado tree has like 15 avocados.
Just
on it
look
at
up
least.
most expensive fruit, and you'll find the
All right,
answer.
I'll
You
Google
think
it. I'll
that's
Google
You think
it.
it's a fruit?
Yeah, if it grows on a tree and it has seeds, it's a fruit, right?
Expensive.
What about mushrooms?
Right. Those don't. Those are fungus.
No,
They
some
out
grow
of
on tree.
The Yubari melon.
like on the what?
Bari.
Yubari melon.
We should buy one. We should
It's
get
the
one.
most expensive fruit in the world, but a melon would have to grow on the ground.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
ground
that's-
melon.
That's a ground one.
That's a ground melon.
I'm going to go
Yeah.
most expensive tree fruit.
Yeah.
We're looking for tree
They're
melons
just having
here?
watermelon just hanging from trees.
Is a pineapple more expensive
It's like coconuts.
than an avocado?
Okay, well, but okay.
Yeah.
Well, pound for pound though, because
Well,
they're
yeah.
bigger.
Tree?
I
No,
bet
No, no,
it's
we're
just
just
one
saying
in each
straight
bush.
up one.
This doesn't grow
Pineapple's
on a tree,
one in a bush.
Yeah,
but
one.
a Yubari melon, a pair of Yubari melons sold for 26 grand in 2014.
I mean, what? Because they had like the president's
awesome.
face on it.
No, they're just rare. I don't know.
Like, was it? Have you seen that? Like the Eggo waffle that like
People-
Mangoes.
I've
that
seen
looked
like,
yeah.
do you ever see the Elvis?
Tayo
like,
no
yeah.
Tamago mangoes.
Yeah.
What is it? Mangoes?
Tayo no Tamago mangoes are 3 grand.
Yeah, take
Dude, a
that.
mango.
Wait, what is this?
It's a
I want like
special
a
mango.
I want like a legitimate fruit.
Just like a
Oh,
generic.
you don't believe in
fruit?
mangoes?
No, I don't believe people are eating.
I just searched.
You're
I
saying
just
like you
searched
go
most
to a grocery
expensive-
store. What's the most expensive
Yeah,
thing
thank
you can
you.
get?
Like
I just
a-
searched most expensive fruit. I don't know.
Go to
Like that's some like scientist that made that.
Maybe
Okay,
it's
here.
pie.
What about this? There's a
for pie
there's a
or
Buddha shaped pear for $9.
There you go. All right, pear, $9.
A Buddha shaped pear. It's got to be Buddha shaped.
Okay,
I don't know if that's like a specific tree
I
that produces
know.
them, or
I'm
if
pretty
that's
sure
just,
that's like just a
I'm
random.
fine with
posting.
that. $9 for a pear. I might do
it's
it.
worth it.
Pears are pretty delicious.
Yeah, avocados.
How much apples do you think go into that apple pie that I ate?
When
You had a whole
where's
pie?
our apples?
You had a whole pie?
We're still supposed to get
You
an
know who
apple
loves
pie.
pie? This guy loves pie.
I do love pie.
This guy loves
That's
pie.
good. That's
Sweets
culture.
on my yeah.
I
If
had
I'm, if
pie
I'm
at
ever gonna
my-
go off
I
the
had-
plant-based thing, it's
I'm
sweets.
just trying to think.
I had
how
pie
many
at my
apples
wedding
do you think are in
instead
an
of
apple
cake.
pie?
Yeah,
What kind
big
of pie?
pie guy.
Wow.
It was the one that we actually cut was a blackberry pie. Ooh, incredible! And
Did
actually,
you pour
we
milk on it?
froze one, and my wedding anniversary is this weekend. We're gonna eat it. The one we froze.
Don't.
Wow, you got a
Don't
pie
be that
frozen for
excited.
you.
Huh?
Like, bring,
Yeah.
bring your excitement down a little bit.
That's
Bring-
commitment.
Bring
That's
your
good.
excitement down a little bit.
Okay.
I just don't want you going in too hyped about it.
About what?
the pie.
Oh no, it's not. Like it might. It's not gonna taste the same, but like it's just cool that we froze.
No, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Liz and I
We
had
went the
a
opposite
pound
route.
cake.
We went the opposite route. They made us a brand new one.
Of the same thing. What?
Yeah, and it
When
wasn't.
I got
good.
married. You got to remember, I got married before. Like I got eloped, and then I had a wedding. So it's not
good.
the one that you. Oh, that's a good point. I lied because the pie is from my actual like big wedding that took
the
place in
elopement.
April, so it hasn't been a year. Yeah, so it's actually been like it'll have been like 7
Oh, you were there?
months.
Oh man,
So-
I would
How's-
have killed to
wait,
be at
what?
that thing.
Because I eloped, and then we had a wedding for all the family members. So this was in April, the actual wedding where we cut the pie. So now it's a 7-month-old pie, actually,
But you're doing the pie when you eloped,
from
not
our
when you
actual wedding anniversary. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That
Liz
makes
and I
Very
froze
complicated
the-
timeline.
We
Yeah.
froze the cake from our wedding and then threw it out about 6 months in. They're
Did
like,
Have
it?
dedication.
Do I pull the good cake?
I got it. It definitely went
wasn't
through my
perfectly
mind a couple times because it was just taking up a lot of
it was,
space.
yeah. Well, we had a pound cake for our wedding.
Yeah.
As like the cake we actually ate. We had like a decorative like cake, but I don't think it was real. I don't remember. But
What
the
are you
cake
gonna
we
have at
ate
your
was a
wedding?
pound cake, and it just
I don't know.
we froze it.
Maybe bean pie.
Bean pie.
What's
No,
your
no,
favorite
no,
type of
no.
pie? What's your go-to pie?
Yeah. What is
Oh,
your
man.
favorite pie?
I don't eat pie a whole lot, so I don't know. I guess cherry comes to mind. I feel like a cherry
Cherry
pie would be
pie.
good. Or
Cherry
blueberry,
pie.
like a blueberry,
Blueberry
pie.
pie.
Yeah,
I
blueberry.
think blueberry might be my favorite.
Cherry's a little too tart.
A little much.
A little tart.
I like cherry pie.
Like a pumpkin pie. A pumpkin pie is good.
Pumpkin
I don't,
pie is
I don't think a pumpkin.
pumpkin
Right
pie.
around
Is a
Thanksgiving.
pumpkin pie like a wedding thing? I mean, I don't know.
You could be anything.
I mean,
Anything at wedding.
I would
Yeah.
come to your wedding if you had a pumpkin pie.
yeah. In
Just get
today's
married
day
around
and age,
Thanksgiving.
you can do whatever you want.
Well, you could do
I know
individual-
what pie I'm having.
You could do individual pumpkin pies. That would be
Little
that would
mini-
be
little
sick.
mini pies?
Yeah, for each
That's
person.
what we did.
Oh.
We had
Oh,
one
you
pie
did
for us
that.
to cut, and then we had individual pies.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Yeah.
Like
Very
like
thoughtful.
like you get your own little pie.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
How were they, Connor? Were they good?
We had like three different. We had
They're
like three
amazing.
different kinds. I think we had
Love to have been
strawberry rhubarb, apple, and blackberry pies.
That's sick. Who'd you get it from? You cater
It
from
was a
someone?
catering place.
Oh.
But the recipes were like my wife's grandma's recipe. That was like what made them special.
Dude, okay, you want to hear grandma pie? I think I told
Talk
someone
to
this
me
story.
about that.
So my grandma was famous.
Is
Well,
her
not
name
famous.
Sue?
No,
Annette.
not Grandma Sue. Mary, Grandma Mary.
Grandma Mary.
She had
great grandma.
every year we go to her house for Christmas, and she had this chocolate pie that we loved, still love.
You guys ever
She
see
still
the
makes
movie
them.
The Help? Side
Yes.
note? Okay, you
That's
know where
freaking
I'm going,
funny.
then.
Chocolate pie.
They put the one housekeeper.
That's
puts
not the pie we
poop in
want.
the chocolate pie and then makes the.
And then she says, "Eat my."
Yeah.
Apparently it was
dish,"
great
and then
though.
goes, and then she goes, "Well, actually, you already did."
Yeah.
Because like, in the process, no, that's not my grandma. That's a movie. Let's be clear. No, but so my grandma had this chocolate pie that everyone loved, and like you would show up and she would like
chocolate
send you
pie.
home with the
Two
chocolate
great
with her
words
chocolate pie.
in a row there, chocolate and pie.
Yeah,
Can't
she would
go
send you
wrong.
home with the chocolate pie. Like that was her Christmas gift to you. Well, my mom wanted to make the chocolate pie for my birthday because it was my favorite thing. So she asked my grandma, "Can I have the recipe for the chocolate pie?" Grandma sends it to her. My mom makes the pie. Awful.
I think
Not
I've
even
heard
close.
this story.
It was not good. So then a month or two later, my aunt wanted to make the chocolate pie. Asked my grandma. Grandma gives my aunt the recipe. She makes the chocolate pie. Awful. Not good. Other aunt was like, my mom and my aunt
Has word not
went to
spread
this aunt
that
and
this
were
is-
like, "Hey, can you ask for the recipe and just make it and let us taste it? Because something's off."
Yeah.
Other aunt asks for the recipe,
never
gets
heard
the
this
recipe, makes it. My mom and my first aunt taste it, tasted just like theirs. Terrible.
Okay.
And they're like, "Okay, something's wrong." So Christmas rolls around, we eat the chocolate pie, incredible. Yet again, it was amazing.
No way.
So
Was she
they were all
giving
just talking, and they're like, something's weird. Years go by. My mom has like a recipe box that she keeps all of her recipes in.
I love that.
Years go by, and it comes up again that I was like, my mom was like, "Well, what do you want for your birthday?" I was like, "If you can get grandma to make me a chocolate pie, that'd be incredible." My mom was like, "Well, I'll just get the recipe from her." So my grandma gives her the recipe. My mom's like, "Here we go again." She makes it, this time, insane, perfect, nailed it. So my mom's like, "What?" My mom looks at the recipe and is like, "Something's weird." So she goes back into her recipe box, pulls it out. My grandma left the key ingredient off of the recipe that she gave everyone else that first year.
Wow.
And so then when I think my mom asked her about it, and she was like, "Well, everyone just loved coming to Christmas because of my chocolate pie, and I didn't want anyone to be able to make it but me. Like I wanted to be my chocolate
What was
pie."
the ingredient? Like vanilla extract or something?
I don't
That's
remember. It was very complicated because like
That was like the key to this whole story was knowing
I
this
don't know the
ingredient.
ingredient. Well, it was a very complicated chocolate pie, like with perfect meringue on top, and like
Okay.
it wasn't just your basic like we're making chocolate pudding pie.
It had to be something that was very, very.
But it
crucial.
wasn't obvious like vanilla extract because like their pies were sweet, they just
Well,
weren't good.
I mean, oh, okay. So maybe the chocolate flavor wasn't right.
Yeah, like something was just all. I don't remember what it
Maybe it's
tasted
a
like.
different type of. That's
But yeah,
crazy.
my grandma just like
That's hilarious.
swindled them all.
I
Just gave
hope
them
I
all
can
the
be
wrong.
that petty
Gave them all the
someday.
wrong pie because she's like, I wanted to be like the only person that could make this pie.
That's amazing.
But then years later, she gave it up. She was just like,
That's so funny. I love that she
And
did
now
it
nobody
for-
wants to see you
Well, it was
anymore.
when- it was
Best
when-
part is she did it 3
She
times.
was right.
when we were
She
all.
was right. See you, Grandma.
No pie.
No one likes you.
Well, when she gave it to us this time, it was like most of our family was all married and stuff. So like the grandkids, like
Yeah.
we're all have our own families and whatever. At first, we were like, when she first did it, we were like in our teenage, like we're all teenagers still. So we were all still at home and like we would go over to grandma's for this chocolate pie. And she
Right.
was like scared if she didn't have the chocolate pie, we wouldn't come see her.
That's so sad.
And so she like, which that wouldn't have been true. But when I heard there was a chocolate pie, I was much more motivated to go to my grandma's house. That is true.
Dang.
We need to take Ezra to Mr. Goodies.
It's closed for the
Close
season.
for the season.
Never
We gotta
mind.
open it up. Let's open it up.
I was thinking
Special
about-
request. I'll open it
I
up.
was thinking like we should open up a competitor, Mrs. Goodies, but the last
Baddies.
Oh, that would actually work.
the last time we were there, I got one of my favorite. I remember this from
looking sweatshirt, huh?
Thank you. It's very nice. I remember this from Boy Scouts. It was dirt and worms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
pudding with the crushed
Pudding
Oreos.
with the crushed
I
Oreos
made
and
that.
the gummy worms.
I made that for my science
right?
class once.
Yes, it's delicious, right?
Yeah.
They had that at Mr. Goodies, and I was like, oh my gosh, bring me back to childhood right now. They put sour worms in there.
Yeah.
You ruined it.
It ruins
It
everything.
did.
That makes it awful.
It did. And my only guess is I'm hoping that they ran out of their normal worms, and that's all
Probably
they had left, because it literally ruined
It's
it.
probably just that they use sour gummy worms as a normal topping, so they just threw it in. The fact that they even serve that though is admirable.
I love it.
It
I'm
is
going to
admirable.
try it again, but I'm
I
gonna
really like
ask
banana
what
pudding.
kind of banana pudding's
Banana pudding is
goated.
incredible.
Pretty good. My mom makes a good one.
That is the best pudding.
The good thing about banana pudding is like
But you have to have actual banana
Yeah,
in it.
like the best version of banana
Chunks.
pudding is very easy to make because
Yeah.
the key is Nilla
And
wafers,
gotta have Nilla wafers.
Nilla wafers, real bananas, and
I
like
always
just,
thought it was vanilla. by
and
the
just
way.
like the
It is
half
vanilla wafers.
no, it's Nilla.
They're Nilla wafers.
There's no V. It's Nilla. Nilla.
because it's a brand.
No, the
like,
brand's Nilla. The off brands are
no,
vanilla
the brand
wafers.
is Nabisco.
No, but like the branded ones are Nilla wafers. If you go to the
Oh,
store and
if
get
you
the
get
Food
like
Lion
off brand,
one,
yeah, because that's what they have. Like,
vanilla wafers.
well, yeah, because they have the copyright on Nilla wafers.
Yeah, Nilla.
It's just like you can't make an Oreo that'll be called like a chocolate icing
that a
cookie
song?
or whatever. No, it's not.
Is that?
Stop there.
Is it
Stop there.
Illa? Is it Illa?
Maybe.
Vanilla wafers is the off brand that we always got.
I swear that's a song.
Well, it's
They
like when they
always
make
have an off-brand.
every time there's a generic like product or something, they just have to like describe exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Just so you make sure you get.
Well, that's like what's funny is Raisin Oat Brand or
Crackling Oat Brand.
no, it's Raisin Brand.
Raisin Brand.
Raisin Brand.
Do you eat cereal, Ezra? Is that in the
I
diet?
mean, I would. I do sometimes. I
Go
guess.
to cereal.
Oh man, I don't know. Almond, pecan, maple pecan.
Lost
Cereal,
Man
is that real?
Lost
Red
Man
pecans?
Are you talking about like
That can be
the? Are you talking about like the?
I don't eat cereal.
Like granola?
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
granola.
granola is really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Love
yeah.
granola.
Sorry, when you were saying like
Honey
nut
Bunches of
cereal,
Oats.
Yeah, you put some
I
nuts
was
in
just
there.
saying
Put some
the off brand
pecans.
of Raisin Brand is still Raisin Brand because
That's
what
not
it
true.
is.
'Cause
That
you-
is true.
no.
The Food Lion brand.
Maybe is it
the
like
Food Lion
Raisin
one,
Brand
Raisin
without
Brand?
the hyphen? Like, do they just like because
The
you can
Food
say
Lion one is
Raisin
just
and
Raisin
brand,
Brand.
but you can't.
Have it at my house right now. It's
Maybe
awful.
like
Been there
the
for months.
only.
Who bought that?
I did
There's certain things you can't
because it was
copyright.
cheaper. It was cheaper than the on brand one. I was like, how are you messing up Raisin Brand? They
You know
did.
what's really good Raisin Bran? If you slice bananas and put it in the Raisin Bran, that's very good. Did you guys ever have?
See, I understand
get it.
people. I understand sometimes when people like buy like that stuff because sometimes the off-brand is cheaper and you're like it's not that bad. I will never understand someone that like buys reduced fat Oreos. Just don't buy Oreos.
Is there a
Either
thing?
buy normal.
That is a thing.
Well, they make Oreo thins, and like
My
I don't
parents-
want thins.
No,
You don't
that's
eat-
fine.
you don't eat
That's
twice as many
fine.
then.
I'm just saying if you're gonna want to eat an Oreo, just eat an Oreo. The reduced fat tastes terrible. So you're eating something that's bad
I was
for
saying
you.
if it's
and
like
tastes
if it's
worse.
just as good, that's one thing.
No,
But
it's
if
not just
if
good.
it's worse, then like yeah, don't even eat.
That's what I'm saying. Just don't even eat it.
That's like my parents were like when this is before I was born, but they told me about it all the time. They back in the day had wanted to like drink milk, but they were trying to save money and they were trying to lose weight. So they would take skim milk and mix it 1-to-1 with water.
Oh man.
Oh no!
And I was like, why drink milk at that point?
Hunter is correct. There is a lot of Raisin Brands on
Yeah, I
it.
know.
I can drink.
Oh,
Skim,
I know.
Like, I grew up on
I've had
skim
'em.
milk, and like skim milk.
No,
is
I
fine.
grew up on skim milk.
Skim milk's
Hey,
delicious.
I
all
couldn't-
right.
I
Skim
couldn't-
milk's something.
Skim milk's delicious.
I couldn't mix
It's the
skim milk with
superior
water.
milk. It's the
I
superior
don't-
milk.
here.
I don't know if it's superior.
Almond
It's-
milk.
they're two different.
The
I love
almond
almond
milk's
milk.
good.
Almond
One
milk's
thing
good.
about skim milk that
Oat
people
milk.
sleep on is
Almond
Almond
milk.
milk. I've had.
Almond
I've had
milk-
ice cream made out of it.
skim milk
Almond
because
milk's
it's
good
so
in
close to
smoothies.
water. It gets the coldest.
Oat
Skim
milk is incredible in lattes.
yeah.
I don't drink coffee.
Dude, they make milk out of anything. They got flax milk and hemp milk and
You make milk out of cats.
Anything.
We used to.
Cat milk?
Yeah, you can milk a
I
cat.
don't think you make it out of cats.
You can milk a cat.
That'd be tough.
You can milk a cat.
Cashew milk is really
That's like a personal experience.
No one remembers that movie?
No.
Is that too old?
What movie?
I can't say it on there, but it's Meet the.
Parents?
But the second one.
The Falkers.
Careful. I don't trust myself with my accents.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
No, but that's where he says, "Oh, you can milk anything. Come up here and milk my cat." And then he says the guy's last name, which is
Falker.
yeah. It's an iconic line. You've never seen Meet
I've
the
never seen
Parents?
it. No.
You haven't seen Meet the Parents? Oh my gosh.
Brody
do you watch,
always
do you watch
does.
a lot of
Funny.
Netflix on the RV?
No. I like.
He
I
watches
like
game.
watching.
He watches game film.
Yeah.
Do you really? You go back and
What do
watch?
you do in your free time?
Work out.
No, I mean,
What do you do?
like actual free time is probably just like scrolling on Instagram.
Heck
or
yeah.
Watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I practice a lot.
What kind of YouTube videos?
Not yours.
I watch the Foundation podcast and
Yeah.
Bodie Smith.
Only that's the only thing
You're
on YouTube.
definitely reaching there, Connor. Like, who's?
No, I really am just curious. Like,
Yeah, just random.
I was gonna say not, what
Like
not-
mostly like comedy stuff. I guess. Yeah, just like.
Cody Ko.
I watched some Cody Co
Heck
videos.
yeah.
Yeah, he's got some funny
I'm a
stuff.
Cody Co fan.
Cody Ko, whenever he does something with his girlfriend based off like an old reality show, me and Kelsey will watch
Those are so
'cause
funny.
It's hilarious.
Cody's Kelsey reminds me of Kelsey.
Yeah. They're basically the same person almost.
Yeah.
Very similar personalities.
Liz watches Kelsey, not your Kelsey,
Yeah.
Kelsey's YouTube channel all the
You
time.
just call her Janice. I'm making more.
Okay, Janice and Kelsey. Liz watches Kelsey's YouTube channel all the time.
Oh, she has her own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
What does she do?
I don't
Comedy
know.
stuff?
Never watched it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Cody's in a lot of her videos.
Oh, okay.
She's a preschool teacher. I didn't realize that.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
The only one I watched with her was they did like a vlog where they ran a half marathon in like Cody's parents' house somewhere.
Speaking of running,
Yeah, ran last night.
Ezra, 2 questions for you. First one being, out of these 4 people, now there is one person not here that will be also competing.
Dude, none of us have any disagreements on what you're about to bring up.
No. I want to. I'm going
he's asking a
to. Hold on. I'm just asking a question. The other person that's not here is a little taller than me.
I'm picking from these 4 people.
These
and this
4
other guy?
people,
Okay.
and then this other guy's a little taller than me.
Yeah.
We're gonna be running 100 meters.
Okay.
So start first place to 5th place.
I'm gonna
Who
pick
you
the other
got?
guy.
First place to
Oh.
5th place. You got to go.
I haven't
first
seen him,
to
but
5th.
I've only false to 5th.
Yeah, you got to pick each spot.
That's
All right.
ridiculous.
Don't worry, my feelings won't.
All right, I'm gonna
No
pick.
one's feelings will be
No,
hurt.
we
I'm
all
gonna
know
pick
where
the
we
guy I
stand.
can't see because chances are that he's decent. I guess.
So
We'll
you're
go with
getting
him.
him first.
Yeah, we'll go with him. And Trevor's gonna be a second.
Okay.
Oh, heck
Think.
yeah.
I think.
My legs.
You have no idea. You have no idea what that just did for my
Let me
self-confidence.
show you my calves. Let me show you my calves.
Hunter's getting thawed.
Heck yeah.
You're getting 4th.
Okay.
And you're getting 5th. If you finish the race, these glass knees, I just.
Oh my
I don't know if they'll
God.
make it. If they make it all the way, you have a chance of getting thawed or 4th. But
Everyone
I just wanna finish
just
it.
thinks of Brody is so fragile. We do the
That is
same
the
thing.
funniest
I
thing
just
ever.
whatever
I'm
we
only fragile. The thing is people don't realize I'm only fragile in a vertical and side to side manner. I'm not fragile in a straight.
I've seen him
forward
run.
manner.
He's gonna win.
is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It's not gonna be close.
I mean, he is an
It's not gonna be
actor.
close.
Yeah. No, he's gonna win.
The race.
Order is going
The race
to be,
is between I think these 3.
the order is going to be him first, him second. Unless I do something stupid, it should be me third.
Okay.
Wow.
Silas is going to come in 4th. Connor's going to come in last. Silas
You're
has a
just gonna take
chance.
that?
I think
Underdog,
Connor-
dude. Let's go.
I don't-
Silas
that
has a
was lot
chance
of
at beating me
slander.
because Silas's top speed is going to be higher than mine. I'm just counting on him gassing out in the 100 meter.
What do you think about that?
what's your-
Gassing out 100 meters. What does that sound
Well,
like?
you have to
I
think.
hope not.
We have to think.
Just pace yourself. Just
I've been running.
Well,
I've been
that's
running
just it.
since.
Pace yourself.
No,
That's-
that's,
$100
yeah,
I'm
meals.
talking about
Yeah,
gas out like get tired.
No.
Gas out like your top speed will go down.
that's what I'm saying. I've been running
Oh.
since May. He doesn't run at all.
Is that how long we've been
So,
running
like-
since May? I thought it's been
I gotta
Oh, no,
ask.
I've been running since March.
What's have
Yeah, I'd say
you've
it's
done
been-
timed 100s
It's been longer
Not
than
yet.
that, right?
ever?
Yeah.
Like in
I
track?
haven't.
Like
Yeah.
you do?
I wanted to say like high 11s, low 12s, something like that.
All right.
It's
I'd
probably-
race you.
Yeah, that's probably what I was hitting.
I watched your video on Instagram, and your mile time terrified me.
Really?
What was it? It was like
6:09. Yeah.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
We're about to.
It was
do,
faster than I thought it'd be.
We're about to do a little
You're
turkey
fine.
trot.
My best
action,
mile
too.
time is like was 7.
what?
A little
6:59.
turkey trot.
Mine's 7:20.
What, a 5K?
5K turkey trot. Gobble gobble.
Easy.
That's a lie.
You're hilarious.
His best mile time. What was your 6?
6:59.
Yeah,
That
mine
was
was
months
at-
ago though. I haven't run a mile.
Breaking a
Mine was
6-minute mile
7:20.
is. It's
Gotta
not
break the 4-minute mile, man.
It's not an easy feat.
Maybe I'll run a mile today, like hard, and see what I can do.
Yeah.
Let's think, is like I usually like my mile time.
Easiest way to do that is on a treadmill.
Well, on a track.
Can't,
If
no.
you're not, if
I
you're not, if you're not,
cheating.
pacing, if you're not able to pace yourself, a track's the easiest way.
No, my
'Cause then you can
pace-
pace. You can pace your 200 times.
Well, my pace is gonna be let's just go as hard as I can, and then just see if I make it or not.
You just gotta make sure you
Start
get
out the
around
100
the
pace
track
and
in
just see what
less than a
happens.
minute.
The last time I ran that sub 7 mile, it was like I was on the brink of death.
What do they call
Like
that?
this is a while ago.
What do they call that in car racing? Like, oh man, she's a 10-second car. What is that?
What?
It's based on
What-
how fast you can do a quarter mile.
Yeah. So what's a good time? Like, oh yeah, she's sub 10. Is 10 good? Trying to remember what they say. Is it 10? Oh, she's a
If you
10
have an
second.
11-second quarter mile.
I'm glad you're here, Connor, because everyone else was
Nah,
just.
I have no idea.
Everyone
what's
else
going
was blanking on what I was saying.
Thanks, Brody. I'm glad you're here too.
That was a Paul Walker quote, and you know what? Paul Walker is in a movie I just watched.
I thought he was dead.
on. Wow.
RP.
Like the movie is old.
It's a very old movie. It's the movie.
He was actually just
Unbelievable.
shocked.
This is a movie.
Technology these days, man.
I would guess you guys have probably seen 2 of these movies because it's a movie that gets remade all the time. But this was the original, where it's like 2 guys that are in high school that are like the popular guys that are like, oh, I bet you can't make that chick the prom queen, and they pick the girl that wears glasses and overalls, but if she takes her glasses and overalls off, she's actually probably like one of the more attractive girls. You know what I'm talking
Cinderella
about?
story?
It's like Rocky.
Yeah, it's a story. It's a story as old as time. But he was in that movie, and I couldn't believe it. It was like it was like maybe
What
one
was the
of
name of the movie?
I think She's All That. Is that it?
I've seen that movie.
Is it She's All That?
That's
That is
if
very
that's it,
popular
yeah.
movie.
That's the
That was like
is that
something
the
that,
premise
like-
of the movie?
I don't remember.
Probably.
It. I just remember watching it with my sister because my
Kelsey
sister was in
loved
high
it.
school and I was in elementary school. And I wanted to spend time with her, and she would just make me watch chick flicks.
Which are
Chick flicks
actually
are
really
Like
good.
Freaky Friday.
Yeah, She's All That. That is it. 1999.
What was the soccer one?
Also, Paul Walker didn't know.
She's the man.
He
She's the
wasn't.
Oh yeah.
She's the man.
That was Amanda
Ladybugs.
Bynes. Amanda Bynes, yeah.
Ladybugs.
What?
Ladybird?
No, Ladybugs was a soccer movie too.
Oh.
Very
Bend
good.
it like Beckham.
Angels in the outfield.
I love that movie.
Angels in the Outfield, very good.
Very good movie. And okay, fascinating thing. This happened to me. Look up the cast of Angels in the Outfield. It is one of the most star.
Ryan Gosling.
It is no. It is stacked though. Like for instance, a player who is barely even in the movie. He's just an outfielder, kind of randomly. Matthew McConaughey. Like it's that kind of movie where they weren't really big
They
yet.
weren't big yet.
Like
yeah.
the cast has so many Oscar winners. It's crazy.
It's like the show Freaks and Geeks was like all really popular actors.
Yeah.
Before they were
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking
Yeah.
of the actual reality show.
The
Never
the
mind.
Angels in the Outfield cast was absolutely stacked.
No, Joseph Gordon-Levitt was.
No, I'm thinking.
Yeah,
of,
like he's the kid. Like it's just like there's names
Beauty
in
and
there
the
that you're
Brain.
like, oh, like it was just kind of a random.
I think
cast.
that's what I'm thinking. Beauty and the Brain.
And a lot of the
Where they
guys
had,
you
like,
don't even recognize.
What
names.
is
beautiful
Childish
women.
Gambino's real name?
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover.
Yeah, no, but that
There's a
Glover,
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover, like that's a big name.
No, it's
No
not.
way.
Is it actually?
Wow. Imagine being their son.
Serious?
I mean, that makes
better be
a lot of
you better
sense.
be a
They have
good
a
actor.
resemblance. Well,
Wow.
Donald Glover is like one of the most talented people
Yeah.
out there.
He's insane.
Because he can sing,
Tony
rap,
Danza.
act. Like he's got a lot going for
All
him.
right. Donald
Comedy.
Glover.
It's comedy.
Father.
Yeah, he's very talented.
No one has seen Ladybugs.
No.
No,
Okay.
just you.
Donald Glover Sr. is his father. But that guy looks famous. I
Is that
recognize
not
him.
the same person?
Oh, so that wasn't right.
Wait, no, I recognize this guy though. His father's in stuff. Surely.
Okay, so this would be a recovery for you.
Maybe I'm thinking about Robin and Alan Thicke.
Maybe.
Who's Alan Thicke?
Alan Thicke?
He's a famous actor from way back.
Yeah, he's a huge actor.
He passed, didn't he?
I do love that though. Is like watching a movie and realizing that you're like, oh my gosh, I've seen this movie so many times. I had no idea this person was in it until you actually rewatch
Usually
it.
it's like childhood movies.
Wait.
'Cause then you don't really
best-
know,
the
you
best-
don't know the names of actors when you're a kid.
Might be the same person.
The best meme was
Danny. Oh, is just his nickname?
Well, Okay, it's confusing because this is Danny Glover's Wikipedia page. Second picture is him and Donald Glover.
That's probably just like an article. Click on the picture and go to the article. Is it about like people think?
Are
this is-
they related?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, let's read this
Come
article.
on, we got to dig a little deeper than that.
Well, when I searched Donald Glover Sr., it came up with pictures of Danny Glover.
yeah, they must get.
That's just
they
so
must,
confusing.
They must
No.
get.
That
a lot.
happens a
All
lot.
right. According to Parade, no, Donald Glover is not related to Danny Glover.
Now we can rest. Oh, Billy Ray Cyrus
oh Miley.
and Miley.
Yeah. All right, Ezra, what's your plans the rest of the year? What you got going on?
Rest of the year,
Yeah.
a lot of practice. I'm gonna head down to Florida.
That's
Get-
cool.
get the game
RV
sharp.
life.
So you're gonna
Go
spend
to Florida.
you're gonna spend your off season in Florida?
Yeah.
Are you gonna buy a house?
Potentially, yeah.
In
we'll-
Florida?
Maybe.
Are you gonna dark horse it and just one day just buy a house like Paige, like straight dark horse?
Not
it?
that dark horse. We'd
That
buy
was
it. We'd
sick.
buy it to like rent out most of
Oh,
it.
okay.
Make some money too.
So it'd be in Florida?
Yeah.
Where you're looking, nice.
And then like rent it when you're on the road.
Yeah.
That's genius.
Very smart.
That's genius.
And then I
Especially you
guess
could probably Airbnb it out.
Wait, you say
That's
we.
summer.
You say we. Are you dating anyone?
my brother.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I just gotta throw it out there. Gotta give you guys something
I've
to talk
never
about.
thought of
Grip
that. That's
lock.
such a smart
That is
move for a disc
smart.
golfer because you're touring when it's the most popular like tourist time.
I wonder if Kelsey will go for that.
What part of Florida?
Tampa. I think.
Tampa.
Go for what?
Go Lightning?
No, but if I go on tour, rent it out, will Kelsey go for it?
Oh, heck
Just has like a random person living in the house.
no.
Wouldn't even let us pick up you guys' couch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very true.
What do you mean?
She won't even let us like move. She wouldn't let us move your TV or move anything.
What do you mean?
She's gonna let a stranger
She's
use
gonna let a
it?
stranger use all your
Wait,
stuff.
why didn't she let you guys move anything?
Remember we were gonna move you from Texas?
And she was like, she's like, those
we
guys
already
aren't
paid,
touching my
we already
furniture.
we already paid for that.
Okay.
That wasn't the reason I heard. Yeah. I heard we weren't allowed to touch your furniture.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I mean,
You think,
what?
do you think she would let a stranger live in your house without y'all there
No.
for like 6 months?
No.
That's what we were saying.
Like,
So
she
there's no
came
way.
in apparently and, like, grilled Silas for, like, half an hour.
Yeah. Just to watch the dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, before he did.
And
I was gonna say, no, not Silas.
It can't be Silas.
and
Not
Silas.
Silas.
And she wants Silas to come over, like, before we leave, too, to, like, run him through everything.
That's reasonable.
That's reasonable,
I thought
yeah.
you meant like he messed up and she grilled. I was like, no, it's not
No,
Silas,
he
man.
hasn't done anything yet. He hasn't done anything.
He's the best. The best
All
in
right,
the
so
biz.
moving to Florida, potentially buying a house.
What's like your home course gonna be down there?
Yeah, where in
Is it a
Florida?
hotbed? Is Tampa a hotbed for courses?
No, Tampa's really good.
Yeah, that's where
Tampa's
Ken
very
Clamo lives or something, I guess.
I thought he
those
was
are good
Clearwater.
balls.
It's Clearwater in Tampa.
It's like the same place.
Same place.
Okay,
It's like a
I don't know
softball.
Florida.
It's like Cliff
geography.
Steven.
Is that in the Panhandle? I just know they say stuff like that in
No,
Florida.
It's on the Gulf side.
It's like
It's
due
on the Gulf
west-
side.
It's like due
Gulf.
west
It's like
of
2
Orlando.
hours from
there you
Orlando.
go.
That is kinda
Florida
cool.
has fun terms. Gulf side. I have a friend from Tampa.
Disney.
There are a lot of parts
that's
of
where-
Florida.
That's where
Like to
Christian,
describe where
Christian's
you
from
live.
there. He's
from
near-
Clearwater? Oh, yeah, he's from Clearwater.
He's from near Tampa area, but he cheers for the Florida Panthers, not the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's a weird thing.
Interesting.
Florida Panthers are incredible this year. Anyways, jump on that
Hockey.
bandwagon as soon as you get
I
down
don't know.
there.
You're talking about hockey, so we all just like spaced out there for a second.
It's a good sport.
Immediately just went.
Anyways, the
went to
Hurricanes
one
are
game.
also having a great season. They were like almost undefeated right now. So okay. That franchise doesn't- he knows
I
what
got
he's
another
doing.
question. Are there any tournaments that you're thinking about not playing next year?
Any like big ones?
Big tournaments.
Majors, maybe?
Big tournaments.
Potentially. I mean, I might skip some Silver Series,
Yeah.
but I think as
Well,
far as all the Elite Series go, I'm probably
That's
gonna
not
play
a
all
big
of them.
tournament.
Yeah,
It's
according
not-
to
what
Hunter,
is that?
Silver Series doesn't
No,
count.
okay.
Hunter
Whenever
doesn't
we're
care
talking
about
that.
about whenever we're talking about Player of the Year, I don't look at Silver Series because you don't know the field that was there.
But you
That's
do
what
know
I
'cause you
said.
can just look
But
at
I mean, you can't take away.
You
a
can't
Silver
just look at
Series
the field
lose,
and then decide
loss,
if it
or
mattered
win.
or not.
Sorry.
No, I just
Yeah,
think-
but
It is
compared to
right
an
there.
Elite Series, a Silver Series is quite a bit less.
But if one-
especially if you're looking to play all the year.
But
Yeah,
if one
that's
person
what
is, if you're looking between two people and they've each won one Elite Series and they've each won, and one person
One has a Silver Series, one doesn't.
or one has like two Silver Series.
If they have the
one
exact
doesn't.
same season,
Yeah.
and one guy has a Silver Series win, the other guy doesn't, then obviously
You know what's
the Silver
also though
Series wins.
interesting though? No one ever really talks about the fields at Elite Series events.
Well,
Well,
because they're
'cause
always,
they're
Yeah, I don't
always
think you-
good.
Yeah.
Huh?
They're
they're
always,
always good. Because like,
Yeah, but no one ever like because we got into this a little bit.
we do
the
talk
other-
about it though. We'll say that if people
That's what we
aren't
don't.
there,
We didn't count
We got-
national tours as good as Pro Tour because like Eagle didn't play in national tours and stuff like
yeah,
that.
we talk
But
about
it's,
it.
also
that.
PDJ,
but it
also
is
TPC.
interesting how like if just like one person doesn't show up, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, that doesn't matter.
No, we didn't do that.
No, there. He literally just said national tour. Eagle didn't show up. He
But
we
it
were,
makes
talking,
it-
we were
Not
talking
one.
about for like his argument for Eagle. Like we talked about that.
Like
No.
when I was arguing people against Eagle, I didn't count national tour because he wasn't there. So you can't when you're going head to head, you
yeah,
can't
he
count
does
that.
do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like one person wasn't there. So
But
it's
he,
like,
he was doing it head to head.
No, I
though.
counted
Yeah.
Ricky's Elite Series wins to put him in the talk
was just
against
doing-
Eagle. But then when I went Ricky versus Eagle head to head, I don't look
I
at
think if
national
there
tour.
was some sort of, it wouldn't be that hard to like come up with some sort of like strength of field.
we
Right?
could use
You
like the ELO
right.
rating.
I
like
would.
you almost.
I
you-
would really love to see a strength of field
like
stat.
you use like the world ranking or whatever, and you can
Maybe
like,
we need
see.
to work on that because
'Cause I
like
think the problem is like, yeah, Paul doesn't show up to an event. And they're like, well, Paul wasn't there.
It would be
and it's
so-
like, yeah, but Paul might win an event.
I think
where,
the best example is Kristen Tatar.
strength
in
of
FPL.
field. I think is this best.
Yeah.
Is best way
Yeah,
to do
where
strength
people
of
are
field.
basically
like,
saying
just take
Kristen
the
was there,
just
yeah.
take the top 50 like or how would you do it? Would you just do the total combined world rankings?
I think you would do like the top, like you could do something like the top 25, and like you would add all their world rankings together,
Yeah.
and the lower the number, the more
the weaker the field.
no, the lower.
Oh,
number,
the better the field.
Yeah,
Yeah, the better the field.
So if like if you won a tournament that was like 175 and another tournament,
I think
was
I would take
55,
the top 50 with the way things are going these days because like nowadays
It's
a guy
starting to
in-
spread out more. Yeah,
I think top 50 add the world rankings together.
yeah, because now like there could be a dark horse.
If anybody from UDisc is listening, I know UDisc is hiring. Right
Someone could be like 28th and win.
If
an
UDisc
Elite
is
Series
hiring, you
event.
could hire me just to give you that one stat because I now own an intellectual property, and then you can fire me, but with a severance.
Interesting.
I want a severance of battery banks. That's what I want because they have so many of them. I thought that was pretty. I was pretty
That was
jealous.
hilarious. Yeah.
They have a whole bin full of them.
You gotta get those batteries, man. Your phone can't die. All right, so wait, you didn't say anything. So some Silver Series and anything else?
I mean, as far as the Elite Series, I feel like I have to play all of them.
Yeah.
You know, get points. I mean, I guess we'll see how the season goes, but
What do you
I
think
mean, I
about?
could see skipping like Music City's not on.
No,
Right.
it's
Maybe
Silver
Silver
Series.
Series, yeah.
And Dale's a Silver Series.
Yeah.
Silver Series.
Yeah.
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 I mean, no.
Go out there and play the lottery, basically.
How do you feel?
We'll see if there's like a
day
bunch in a
off.
row, then I might skip one of them.
Yeah.
But I feel like I looked at the schedule and
It's
like
pretty well
two or
spaced.
pretty
three at
good.
most.
What
Are you going to Europe?
If I can, yeah, for
Heck
sure.
yeah.
What
Heck
are your
yeah.
What are your thoughts on
We gonna do
the first? I don't know when the last time this actually happened. Was it when Barsby won? Maybe of where Worlds is at a course that you're gonna have previously played, or was GMC after Worlds that year that he won? Because Worlds is normally kind of like in the middle of the season, right? And GMC,
Worlds that year was
it's-
very late. It
Which
was in
year?
like September 2018.
So did GMC still happen that year on tour?
I'm not sure.
You don't know.
'Cause
But
DDO
regardless,
this year, right?
DDO
I think it did.
and
Isn't,
Worlds will be the same.
Didn't Paul drop out that year?
Of GMC was that the same year?
I think it was 2018.
Might have been.
Because was that his year? Yeah, no, it definitely was because that was,
Or was it
my
2016?
sophomore year in college, and that was the year that he. This is. It's not even gonna. I think it was.
Okay.
There's a long like tie-in to why I remember that, but I think. It
But
was
they do
that
say
year.
that they're going to be different courses, and I don't know
Oh.
if that means
Really?
like
For what,
completely
certain
different
events?
holes from DDO, to Worlds.
Oh.
They're redesigning.
Completely
Jones.
different.
Yeah, so I don't know if they're like I don't know if it's like
That's-
you thought this was hole one, no, this is hole
Okay.
one, or if it's like we're moving hole one's tee box back 50 feet. Right, like I don't know exactly what it is, but it won't be the same exact
I
course.
like
Okay, that's good because I feel like if it's the exact same, it's like we don't need to have the two tournaments on the same.
Back
It's
to
almost,
back.
it's almost
Yeah.
like what they did exactly this past year, where they had that Utah Open.
Well, that was
Yeah.
an A tier at least. At least
Yeah.
it wasn't elite.
Yeah,
series.
but it's still,
But, like, the
it's kind of-
Utah
it was
Open-
bummer.
Still,
it was
though,
like
yeah.
It was very
Ledgestone-
weird because you
It
had
makes-
like
that
Ricky
year.
and Emerson all there, and we're like basically watching them play Worlds.
It
and
makes a
watching
little
them
sense in this in the idea of like you don't have as much resources and stuff. So if you wanted to like try to work out the kinks or something, right? Like there isn't
It
a
didn't do a
well
good job
oiled. Yeah,
walking
it
out the
didn't
kinks
work
so
that well.
well.
It did not work that well. But it's not a well oiled machine just yet. So I can understand that. But it definitely does take, in my opinion, it does take a little bit of like the I don't know. The luster, is that the right word I'm looking for? Of where it's
the
like
prestige out of it.
of where it's like, oh, we've already seen them play that a month and a half, 2
I
months
feel like
ago.
they've been running DDO or GBO for a long time. Though. Like they
long.
should have it figured out by now.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
This,
Oh,
They should,
no,
you know what I mean? Like they should
they
need to have
will.
two courses to get.
this Worlds is gonna be run 10 times better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not only because of the way that, not only because of the disaster last year and making sure it's good this year, but because I feel like I trust that venue to do.
Well,
a
that's
good
the whole
job.
thing.
Well,
is
you're
there's
paid to
too
say
much,
that too,
There's
but-
too much. There's too much pressure on
you say?
the. You said you're paid.
Oh, I
to
was
say
paid
it.
to say no.
There's too much pressure on
anymore.
the people running the tournament to actually run Worlds versus like the PDGA should be the one that like keeps up like Worlds is at this level every year because of the PDGA is running it.
Yeah.
Versus like you go to Utah and you have people who've never run Worlds running Worlds versus you go to Emporia and you have people who run a national tour and Worlds all the time running it. Like
Yeah,
Emporia's
I
never
heard-
gonna
That's
be
what I'm
better.
saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I just
heard-
don't like that. That's the reasoning as to why
Like, I don't
one's
wanna-
gonna be better than the other. Like,
I don't like spreading rumors or anything, but I did hear the PDGA
But let me do
was
it real
gonna like let's not this doesn't leave this.
Thank you. Hey, you hear that at home?
Yeah,
This
if you're
doesn't leave this
watching,
table.
it doesn't leave this table. I think the
At least this isn't
PDGA
public or anything.
I think the
Don't listen to
PDGA
it, yeah.
did say that they were gonna rent out a Top Golf for our driving range.
Wow.
That's gotta be fake.
Yeah.
be
You
dope.
heard it here first.
There's not a Top Golf in Emporia.
You heard it here first. They're gonna build one.
They're gonna build.
Sick. That's sick.
So you just lied to us all. That
He's-
would be
he's got us
pretty
so hyped
sick.
for no reason.
Although at the same time, it's like, how would you have one close enough to make it worth it? To like, by the time you get to the
Drive
course,
an
you're-
hour
No, it's
away.
just for Worlds.
oh yeah, sick.
Yeah.
All right, get
It's
this
like
guy
it's
outta
like when the
here.
it's like when the
Maybe
Super
that's how
Bowl
the
somewhere.
banter should be now. As you slowly get kicked out of the conversation for saying something stupid.
Brody's.
No, they do that. They do that at the
We
Super
give
Bowl.
Connor a buzzer.
Yeah, the
Connor has a
Super
buzzer for
Bowl.
each.
Yeah, they build a bubble.
Yeah,
And if we
the
all hit
Super
it-
Bowl.
Oh, it's like America's Got Talent. It's like America's Got Talent where we each have a buzzer, and if everyone hits your buzzer, you're out.
You have to have 3
You
X's.
just got buzzed
You get
out.
3 X's.
No. Until the graphics are up here, I'm
Hey,
good.
hey, put that red.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess I'm out.
That's not gonna.
That's never staying.
All right, back in. Yeah, I guess we don't normally have. This is our second episode, so I don't know why I'm acting like.
Am I the first guest?
Yeah. You are the first.
The
guest.
first guest.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to chat about? Let people know.
Is anybody
I don't know.
benching more than you on tour?
Ooh.
Probably.
Pound for pound.
You guys ever
though.
seen Gavin
Pound-
Babcock?
No, what's that one
Guy's
guy?
a monster.
Really?
No. We
Babcock.
played that one round with him at Vista.
Ooh.
was ginormous.
Coach Broad.
Yeah,
That guy can out. Yeah.
That guy's
huge.
No, pound for
Is he on
pound
tour,
though. Pound for
No,
pound.
you're going
Pound
pound
for
for
Probably
pound.
lighter. He's probably lighter than Ezra. He wasn't very tall.
Oh, so he's just
He's like your
He's
typical.
huge.
He's like your typical college football linebackers coach,
okay.
where he's like 5'7", but like
He's not that strong.
just big.
Maybe he is.
I don't know.
Sorry, man.
Sorry. 5'9".
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
5'9", 5'10".
He's like 5'9", 5'10", but like one.
He's huge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Okay.
just stacked.
I don't have a bench though either. So I don't.
You don't.
I'll do like.
You're not going for max.
Yeah, bench is definitely one of those exercises where it's like if
Well,
if someone benches, they might be able to bench more than you, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're stronger than you.
Right.
It's a very.
He's like just doing the exercise.
It's a very
You get
specific
good at it.
It's a
exercise.
flex
Those technique.
exercise.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
I
when
think
you
the
bench.
bicep curl is more of a flex exercise.
No.
I
People.
No,
when-
not
how
like
many-
for you to flex. Like if I walk
Yeah.
in, like the first
Yeah, no,
question
no,
you ask
no.
someone's
Yeah,
like,
it's
how
like,
would you
oh, what do
bench?
you
Do you
bench?
bench? What do you squat?
Yeah. Like curl.
It's for
curl.
you to flex
like,
on
yeah.
someone.
I was gonna say the bicep curl is definitely like the most
I'd say
like.
like deadlift's another one. I feel like.
Deadlift and squat.
Oh, how-
Those
no,
are
I
the
would
three
say
people.
Well, that's
I would-
slow.
yeah.
Like if you go to like
Yeah.
a high school,
But that's
weight
more
room,
for like people that actually
they'll have like a
lift.
leaderboard, and it'll always be like bench, squat, and
Yeah.
deadlift.
But I would say deadlift and squatting is more for like actual people that are lifting, where bench can be just like the guys that go
casual.
in,
It's a wide
do a
open-
little
yeah.
bench, do a
Yeah.
couple biceps, do a couple
I've
triceps,
never
and get
benched
out.
for max.
You're not deadlift. If you're
done
a
squat.
casual
I benched
weightlifter,
max
you're not.
once. I don't
Shouldn't
remember what
be.
it
You're
was.
not
It was embarrassing.
deadlifting.
Shouldn't be.
No, you're not trying. You're gonna pull your back out.
I don't do them. Yeah.
Straight CrossFit style, man.
I've done CrossFit.
CrossFit pull-ups.
Yeah, just like the row
That doesn't. Yeah, that's not.
Well, the
I just-
way
I
I
can't-
view,
that can't
It's
be
more of
good.
it's a race thing.
It's like a
Yeah,
cardio
it's a
thing.
cardio thing.
the
more
way
than-
I view,
Okay.
the way I view CrossFit, there's very little because I actually
You got a little control.
we had
It looks.
we had like 4 or 5 of the top CrossFit guys come to our gym, and we got to watch them train and train with them a little bit. And like they can do a lot of
incredible athletes.
They can do a lot of movements, but
Yeah.
the problem is because everything's timed and it's a race pretty
Yeah.
much, they basically find the fastest way of doing it, like the most efficient way to do it for time, not the most efficient way for muscle.
I feel like technique. Well, and I feel like injury.
Injury,
It's
yeah.
Well,
gotta
that's
be-
why. And like,
I'd be interested to see what
the
the
top
How many
injury
of
rate
the
is. for
top guys? I
CrossFit.
think they're
top
fine.
guys have kind of figured it
Because
out.
they know what they're doing.
But
They do
yeah,
good technique.
the
The
people that
entry.
just get into
The
CrossFit,
entry.
Okay.
that is where they
I had
get
a friend that
destroyed.
got really into CrossFit, and he was hurt like every
Yeah,
other week.
I did it for my baseball team. We did it for like a year, and we didn't get super into a lot of the stuff we were doing too. Because like even like basic CrossFit, where they're called AMRAPs, which is as many reps as possible. So it's like you basically do, let's say it's like 25 box jumps, 15 burpees, and 10 pull-ups, and that's a round. And how many rounds can you do in 10 minutes? Like that's like it's like a 10-minute AMRAP, and that's the set. So like that, everything is time based, even
Yeah.
if it's just a basic
is.
workout.
I mean, basically, like
It's very like it gets you pumped up and you feel like an athlete. It's not like you're just going to the gym for 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's high intensity stuff.
when I think of
Most
CrossFit,
time on your
though,
phone.
I used to enjoy that stuff though, like the high intensity, but I think I'm starting to be like, man, I wouldn't mind just a nice easy lift. Like not having to feel like I'm gasping for air, like doing burpees. Like gosh.
I just think CrossFit leads you to like face plant trying to do a box jump. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
eventually where you're going to
I
go,
love
where
box
your
jumps.
body's so exhausted.
I do
but
like
you're
box
trying to finish the workout, and you just face plant.
Yeah.
There's someone I
Your
pass
body
on my
goes up.
runs that they turn their full garage into a CrossFit gym.
Love that. I
And
think they
it's
call that a wad.
It's a. Is that what they call it? I don't know.
Okay.
They call it their husband and wife though, and every time every time I run past them though, they're working out like nonstop. And then they'll like pass me though, like they run too, so they'll like do their workout when I pass them. Then I'm coming back, and then they're like doing like a mile
Are they
run.
wearing like a vest. Like a
Yeah, and they're just like
vest,
flying past
pulling
me.
a tire or something.
Love that.
Heck yeah.
They just like look like I don't know. They look athletic. CrossFit people always look athletic.
A lot of the people that are into it are.
If you're like into it enough that you're like,
You've done it for long enough. Man.
Yes.
if you're
Yeah.
the person
Yes.
that's like walking
They're
into
built
flexing, you
stalled,
do
yeah.
CrossFit, you're gonna look
they're
athletic.
built
But
lean, that's why they're not built bulky.
Yeah,
But no, anyone.
yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So they don't look
Yes.
just like
I
humps.
see
They
what you're
look
saying.
like they play professional sports.
I see
Yeah,
what
they
you're
look
saying.
like
Yeah.
look like athletes.
Yeah.
Because you could have like someone that looks unathletic work out, and then they just look
They
like
look like athletes.
they look like they
pass
lift
the
a lot of
eyeball
weight,
test.
but they don't look like they could do any sort of
Right.
movement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They pass
exactly.
the eyeball test.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
What are you going for this winter?
Nothing, man. I'm just looking to work off enough
We gotta
that
get
I can
hard.
eat what I.
95 days.
I'm just looking to work out and run enough that I can eat however I want for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Oh, you love to hear that.
That's it. If I can maintain this through Thanksgiving and Christmas, I'm happy.
I actually don't eat that crazy during Thanksgiving and Christmas.
I go hard on desserts.
Do you
That's my
actually gain
issue.
like?
Wait, how do you not eat like 1,000 cookies over Christmas?
That's the thing is like I'm not a huge like stuffed down dessert guy.
It is a lot
I'm more of
easier.
a
Let's bring
I'm more of a
cookies to his
savory
house.
guy.
That's
It
just
is a-
every day of
Like
Christmas,
Thanksgiving, I'm not thinking
It's a
about. I'm
lot
thinking about the
easier.
stuffing and the
It's
turkey
a
and
lot
the mashed
easier now that
potatoes.
I'm
I'm
married
not
and
thinking.
moved out of my parents' house because my mom was a big baker.
She just
so
loved
she would
to
have
have
cookies,
always.
and there was always sweets near me.
By the time I get to
Liz-
dessert, like I'm like, here I'll have a few, like a little bit of this and that looks
Yeah.
really good. But like,
You fill up on the main.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm
I'm
not.
just talking about like it's 10 o'clock at night.
I want
It's like,
carbohydrates.
That's what I'm saying, it's like,
Carbs.
that's
So
what's nice
sugar
now.
cookies
There's
and
bread
frosting.
What's nice
involved.
now
Like
is
I want the
if Liz
carbs.
bakes,
Yeah.
we're taking it to a party and we're leaving it at the party. I don't have cookies at my house.
Can we do a cookie party?
We can, but they're all staying at your house.
That'd be fun.
No. We'll donate them to charity.
I'll take them.
There we go.
You guys are trying to get rid of them.
A cookie party.
Yes.
We'll donate them somewhere. Someone will give
Yes.
cookies out.
I love that.
Okay.
I love cookie parties though.
What kind of cookie?
Just don't. What's a cookie
you can't give it away.
do you mean?
Everybody brings cookies.
Everyone brings their own cookies.
Cookie potluck?
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
what it
and then
is.
you get a plate
cookie
and you
luck.
like walk around. We need a little more people than 4.
No, everyone brings 2 types of cookies.
Not if we ate like a cookie.
No,
game
you just
night.
include your wife as a different person. So she brings. You
that's
bring a
good.
cookie. Kelsey
And
brings
like
a
everybody
cookie.
just makes like a
Because you
dozen
need to, yeah,
instead of
we
like
need to
a
have
big
like
batch.
yeah, we need to have like at least 10 options because it's
Yeah.
gonna look puny if we have like 4 options.
Yeah, that'd be
It's like-
stupid.
Yeah.
It's like a
Would never.
mini cookie party.
Yeah. So if everyone each
Mini cookies.
Yeah, an MCP.
Oh,
It's an
dude.
MCP.
I like it.
Maybe we should make
Bite-sized-
mini
bite-sized
cookies.
cookies.
Like yeah.
bite-sized cookie party. I love that.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Snickerdoodles.
Speaking of which, I am starving.
Yeah, I'm very hungry.
It's like 10 o'clock.
It's for the way that we do this.
No,
is
it's
we
not.
just
It's
stop talking and just get up and leave. That's how
10:22. Yeah, except for Trevor.
I'm
Trevor's
on-
too lazy. So
I'm
he
honestly too
stays.
lazy to get up.
So he does it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting
you crushed
I'm still waiting to get my email back. Oh, I got my email back from Dynamic.